For latest updates and short audio clips, follow us on Instagram, Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Guys, today we have Neelam ma'am with us and she is the author of The Strength Within. Thank you so much ma'am for coming on our show. It is my honor to be able to host you today.
Thank you, Gaurav. This is truly something I've been looking forward to, and I'm really happy to be doing this with you today.
Likewise, ma'am. So, ma'am, before we get into the podcast and know much more about your book, about your upcoming projects and everything, I would request you to please share something about yourself and how you started this writing journey as well.
Okay, something about myself. I'm from Maharashtra, from Pune, and typical middle class upbringing where being an engineer or a doctor was one of the good things to do. So fate took me into engineering, and I was not looking forward to spending my life as a software engineer. So in my fourth year, I asked my HOD, what else can I do? And he suggested MBA. So that's what I did. And then, there was a good corporate work that happened, a good career that happened. And of course, marriage happened, children happened, and I, moved out of India. So that is where actually writing helped me, or rather it came to me because of all these visa rules. The wife is a dependent and she cannot work or earn, and a lot of things happened. But then during those times, writing was something which was there, and this was the time when blogs were a thing, and I discovered that I could write, and it was something I knew very well as a child. And I enjoyed it. So that's how writing started or restarted back then. And I started with blogs.
Okay. So, ma'am, as of now, like you said, you have done MBA and you are, out of India as of now. So, what's your profession as of now? Like your day job, are you doing something, or you are a housewife? What is it?
Along with other things, I am a housewife. My day job is being a content writer. Wow. I help companies, corporates with anything written, websites, blogs, or social media, everything and anything, corporate profiles, you name it, anything written, communication. I help my clients do. That is my day job, and for the last 2 years, I'm very happy to share this. I've been working on a startup called Goshti, and this is a very interesting space where it's a formal learning platform where anyone can come and ask a question, and a real person can help answer it for you. So I'm working on it, and very soon we'll be launching it. That's my day job.
Congratulations for that, ma'am. And ma'am, there will be a lot of people, like there are particularly a lot of people who have already read your book. But after listening to this podcast, many people would like to explore your book. Like they want to just grab it and read it. So when it comes to asking from a new reader's perspective, what exactly they can expect from a book, The Strength Within? Like, can you share some insights?
The Strength Within, as the title suggests, is a very inward journey. And for me, it happened in the form of finding out that my older child had a congenital heart ailment, and something which we had to deal with on an urgent basis. So firstly, one is not prepared for such trying circumstances, and then secondly, as a young mother, my child was only 2 years old that time. So it was very tough. So the book is actually about my and my family's journey throughout the entire episode, and also beyond that. And the hope that the book brings out is that it kindles, or it shows every parent out there that each one of them has the strength within them to get through this tough time, and they have everything they need the determination, the strong willpower, the strength they need to show their children that I am a strong parent, I am capable of taking care of you. There's so many emotions. I just want to tell parents that they have the strength. And while I say parents, it also means every person. Every person goes through difficult times in their lives, and this was my difficult time, and it happened to be as a parent. So the book is for everyone who is or has gone through a difficult time and they need something, a shoulder, a shoulder to cry on, a hand to hold. I hope that book is that for them.
No. Ma'am, after being in conversation with around, you can say around 180 plus 190 plus authors as of now, I feel really blessed to share the particular episodes with such an author like you're one of them who think beyond the, financial thing. Like when it comes to publishing your first book, I guess it's your first book, right?
Yes.
You could have written something which will appeal masses, like, the genre of romance, the genre of crime, thriller, and because everyone knows that, okay, these are the things which attract the masses when it comes to book reading. But you have chosen particularly something which will help people, and beyond doing that कि okay, not more than, बहुत ज़्यादा लोग नहीं खरीदेंगे इसे, but still जो भी इसे खरीदेगा they will get a certain kind of help from this book, क्योंकि ठीक है, मुझे पढ़ने के बाद मुझे लगा कि नहीं ठीक है, इस बुक से मेरी कुछ पर्सनल हेल्प हुई. This was the whole motive, right?
Yes.
So I'm really feel blessed, ma'am, to share this episode with you, because I meet very few people who just think beyond the money, beyond the financial thing, beyond earning from their work, and you are one of them. So thank you so much for choosing my podcast and being my guest today.
No, Gaurav, it is my entire honor to be doing this with you. Really, you and I go back a long way. It's been months, almost a year that
True.
we've been talking, karte hai, and we know so much about each other.
Yeah.
I respect the work you do, and I'm so glad
Thank
you
you.
respect my work. So yeah, it's a mutual admiration club here.
Definitely, ma'am. So, ma'am, like, basically there must be some sort of influence. Like when you thought, कि अच्छा ठीक है चलो book लिखते हैं. At that particular time, what was your influence कि नहीं ठीक है मुझे इसी topic पे लिखनी है. Like आपने लिखा बहुत अच्छी बात है, but एक होता है ना कि नहीं मुझे इस वजह से इसी topic पे book लिखनी है. What was that particular influence?
See, the influence was again very internal. My whole life is very internal journey. So I told you that I began with writing blogs, okay? And what happened was, as I started writing blogs, they got popular, and then this episode happened, and after this episode happened and I was back home with my child safe and healthy with me, I knew I wanted to share my story, because when I was going through that, I didn't find any parents to कि मैं किससे बात करूं, किसी से डिस्कस करूं या किसी से सीखूं या कोई मुझे बता दे कि बच्चा सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Of course my family was there, they were supportive, but एक और parent who's gone through such a similar thing, I didn't get that, and I wanted to be that for somebody, for parents out there, for anybody out there. That was my motivation, and I started off this very thing as a blog, and even now the blog is halfway somewhere available on the internet. But what happened was, there was a point beyond which I couldn't write, and I knew I was stuck for years, and that was the day of my son's surgery. And when I was writing the blog, I couldn't type a single word, and I stopped for years. It was like that. Only I think just before pandemic, that was the time when some things moved inside me. The universe made things align in such a way that I was able to spend that time and actually reach out within myself to get out those emotions ki kya tha. Because as a mother, for me it was important that I be there for my child. My emotions, uska kya, baad mein dekh lenge. तो उसमें उतने सारे साल चले गए, and 2018-19 was the time when I actually sat down and dealt with all that. And then it all came gushing out. I was able to heal, and then each word I wrote down and each chapter I finished was my healing journey as a mother. And I got a fresh perspective of life. कि life है क्या मेरे लिए. My definition, that dawned on me, and I knew this has to now be a book to reach wider and wider audience, as many people as possible. So that is how the book got done.
Okay. So, ma'am, like we talked about the perspective of a new reader कि वो क्या expect कर सकते हैं इस book से. Now, talking about the people who have already read your book. So, when it comes to such kind of genre ना, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होंगे जिनको आपकी writing skills, आपके लिखने का तरीका, आपकी पूरी story theme जो भी है बहुत पसंद आया हो. So, talking from their perspective, कि what they can expect as of now. Are you planning something to write new? You want to continue on this particular genre, or you want to experiment a bit on some other as well? What's in the pipeline as of now? Is there anything in the pipeline as of now?
I'm very happy to share this, Gaurav. There is something in the pipeline. It will take a long time. I'll share something. It's quite personal. I was in this journey. It's a book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and it is for every stuck creative person. So I did that journey with that book, and it helped me a lot. And only recently I was flipping through. There's this concept of morning pages in that, where you commit yourself to writing 3 pages every day, every morning, first thing in the morning. So I was flipping through my journal of that time, and I saw so many ideas over there, and I could actually see all of them coming together in a form of a book. So that is something I'm very excited to work on, and I will someday, have that as a book.
Okay. Ma'am, my next question to this podcast, like, there are lots of authors who want to be known or, portrayed or remembered as a certain genre, certain type of author. कि ठीक है, कोई मेरा नाम ले तो रीडर के माइंड में आना चाहिए कि ठीक है, इनकी बुक है, ये मुझे एक्सपेक्ट, या फिर मैं ये चीज़ एक्सपेक्ट कर सकता हूँ इनकी बुक से. So when it comes to you, like आज नहीं, आज से 5 या 6 साल बाद जब आपकी ऑलमोस्ट 5, 7, 10 जितनी भी बुक्स मतलब ज़्यादा हो सके जब पब्लिश हो जाएंगी, उस वक्त कोई आपकी और अपकमिंग बुक या कहीं पे भी किसी ने उठाया क्योंकि इट्स अ बुक बाय नीलम मैम. So what sudden impact you want to create on that person's mind कि ठीक है, नीलम मैम की बुक है, ऐसी होगी या मुझे ये चीज़ मिलेगी इस बुक से? कभी सोचा इस बारे में?
कभी ऐसे सोचा नहीं है, गौरव, but I'm really glad you asked me that question and you're pushing me to think in that direction. But I would, if someone reads my name as an author, I want them to know that there's something positive, authentic, lively, fun, relevant, reliable, trustworthy, and an author who's emotionally available. One often comes across people who are not committed to their own emotions, and my first book is a memoir. It is a very raw story of what actually happened in my life. So that's how that's the only way I know how to communicate. It has to be true. So yeah, reliable, relevant, authentic, that's what people will get from me.
Ma'am, what I have personally seen, like closely, I am into this industry from last almost 7 years, you can say. After the first lockdown was over, the numbers of author got increased very rapidly. Like this book industry scene have boom after that. So when it comes to like you have completed the whole journey from aspiring author to being an author, right? So you have completed, you are on the other side of the river as of now. So what you are particularly observing that how difficult it has become to make your book stand out, because as of now the publishing has become much more easier as it was used to be. We have literary agents, KDP is there, lots of publishing houses are there, and lots of anthologies are going on, everybody is trying to become author, and lots of things are there. More than hundreds plus are books releasing every week, we can say. So, according to you, how difficult it has become to make your book stand out in this market as of now?
I think, in my humble opinion, memoir space mein, there is no competition in the sense that each memoir is so unique and different. Because my story can never be your story, right? And yours can never be mine. So in that sense, in the space, there is no competition. But having said that, the competition lies in the business side of publishing and marketing the book. And that space is pretty competitive and it's tough. And I have realized that, and of course there are people like you who help out authors like me who want to make our voices heard, and a genuine platform where people really know the author. There are very few out there, and I'm glad you're one of them. So yeah, the competition is tough. We need help. I need help. and social media is there to help us, but how many of us know how to deal with it, so it's unorganized, it's haphazard, it needs structure, and we all need help. Yes.
Okay. So ma'am, is there any particular writing plan, writing schedule do you follow? Like, do you devote some particular hours every day to your writing, or it's like random कि कभी कोई thought आया तो बैठ के phone में या डायरी में लिख लिया, फिर बाद में बैठ के लिख रहे हैं? How does it goes with you?
Generally, I try and write on every Tuesday, and I follow this concept of writing down prompts. That is, as and when they come, there is one document on my laptop where I go and write down these prompts and pointers कि उस दिन क्या सोच रहा है ना. So I quickly jot it down. So every Tuesday, I go through that prompt list and pick up one which is calling to me, and I write it down. It might not get completed that day, but that is something I follow.
Wow.
And it's
That's beautiful. That's something new I have heard about.
This actually helps me, I contribute, like I write articles on my LinkedIn page. I write on a website called The Positive Diary, where we are trying to spread positivity in the world.
Okay.
So these, incidents, हमको पता नहीं होता ना आज क्या होगा, क्या कुछ पढ़ लिया, क्या देख लिया. So I make it a point to jot down things. कि जब मुझे लिखने बैठना है तो I don't start with a blank. I start with something in front of me. So that helps.
Okay. So, ma'am, any specific experience either during the writing, publishing, or marketing of the book which you want to share with us? Like कुछ ऐसा हुआ हो writing में, publishing में, या फिर अभी जो आप ये marketing कर रहे हो उसमें कुछ की लगे कि नहीं, अच्छा ठीक है चलो ये share कर देते हैं. Any incident like that?
What stands out to me, in this publishing phase of the book particularly was getting to know the publisher and the publishing team and giving them a chance to get to know me. Because once that equation is formed, they know what kind of marketing I am looking for. My personality might not be suited for the loud promotions, or jagmag wala. I might be a person who is soft and, soft events, low-key events, but very meaningful events, So that equation, forming those relationships, I, understood are very critical in ensuring that what they are doing for you and what you want to, finally it's you who is being put out into the world, right? So it's your responsibility to be as transparent, as authentic with your team, with the publishing team as possible, so that then they have the right tools to offer. नहीं तो फिर वो सब गड़बड़ हो जाता है.
They have a certain assumption and you won't fit in that, so that will become chaotic.
One size doesn't fit all, so you have to recognize that your personality has to be showcased as an author, as a person. Only then readers will connect. I can't be equated with anybody else. It is me, unique. So I have to help the team to get to know me.
Okay. So, ma'am, like as of now, we have talked about your book, about your journey, about your upcoming projects and everything. Now, coming to your personal life, there must be a lot of moments which you tag as the happiest moment of your life, right? But if you can share any one of them with us, then that would be really great.
Happiest, difficult to choose one. And I say this because I'm in my 40s, so I'm in the middle of life. आधी जिंदगी हो चुकी है, आधी तो जीनी है ना, तो और भी होंगे happy moments. So the thing is, Gaurav, I'm generally a happy and joyful person. So har din there is always something to make me happy, and I'm truly blessed in that regard. So so I can't pinpoint one particular day or moment. There's so many.
Understood. So now let's go back to the time, ma'am, when you heard that tomorrow your book will be live, right? So on that particular eve, what was going on in your mind? Were you feeling relaxed, stressed? Yeah, you have marked up some milestones. Okay, these many people know me. My book has to be sold out these many copies. What was going on in your mind at that particular eve?
When the publishing happened and the book came live, I think I was very happy, very excited. Excited to have actually the links to Kindle, to Google, to my publisher's site, to share with friends and family ki here it is, and all my friends, so many of them have been so close to watching me through this journey, helping me, pushing me, encouraging me. So that was the day I was so happy to share those links finally ki here it is, here is my work, and I hope it spreads, and thank you for all your help. So yeah, that was my emotion when the book became live.
So ma'am, my next question to this podcast is like, when it comes to writing or anything which is creative, what I personally feel that particular process evolves the person. Like when it comes to painting, the thinking process, when it comes to writing, then also the thinking process, and आपका वो सोचने का नजरिया थोड़ा सा तो वो brainstorm होने की वजह से थोड़ा change होने लगता है. So when it comes to writing this book particularly, how this thing has helped you on a personal level, like एक तो होता है कि ठीक है मैंने कुछ चीजें दुनिया के लिए लिखी होगी, बट होता है ना कि ये पर्टिकुलर ये जो एसेंस है या फिर ये जो पर्टिकुलर लाइन, ये जो चीज मैंने सीखी है, ये मेरे लिए खुद के लिए. So what was that personal thing which you have, which this particular whole process helped you?
Oh, Gaurav, it has been a huge part of my journey, my life, I will say. From being stuck and not being able to lift a finger to type a single word, to actually finishing the book, self-editing it not once but 4 times, before I could say ki now it is done, and in a manner to ensure that my voice was heard, and that also of course peeled layers and layers of myself and my healing journey, so to say. There were times when I had to deal with all the emotions as a mother which I had hidden and blocked. So yeah, all the years that I spent in caring and bringing up my children, I'm very proud of that. So all that, it is a mix of everything, and my personal growth happened because of I had the courage to deal with all those emotions. I was no longer a mess. I used to think I was a sorted person, but underneath all that calmness, there was a lot of mess. But post writing the book, that mess, all that was calm and peaceful. It required a lot of deep diving and answering, and all this took a lot of time, effort, energy. And I'm happy to have gone through that phase. It has only made me a better person and even better mother, I feel.
So my last question to this podcast is like, इस podcast को सुनने के बाद बहुत सारे लोग लिखना चाहेंगे, या फिर बहुत सारे लोग अपना फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट अभी भी अपने लैपटॉप अपनी डायरी में रखा होगा, पब्लिश नहीं हुई होगी. So when it comes to you, what sort of advice would you like to give those aspiring, those upcoming authors?
Oh, first I want to give all of them a big hug and tell them, just carry on, just do it. So, few pointers from my side, right from the heart, get in touch with yourself, get to know yourself. It's dil se likho. Secondly, find your unique voice, because that is the only thing which is truly yours. Baki hum sab pe sabka influence aata rehta hai. So second is that. Third is edit. You are the best editor you can ever have. You might need help with grammar and polishing it up, uske liye log hai, but jo main story hai wo aapki hai aur usko nikharna aapke hi haath mein hai. And yes, keep at it, persistence, consistency, that takes you a long way. And biggest of all, last, have patience. And Gaurav, you know this about me. So patience pays at the end.
Definitely, ma'am. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this lovely, inspiring conversation with Neelam ma'am. And if you do, then do follow our podcast, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book. आप जब सर्च करें The Strength Within या फिर नीलम सर्च कर सकते हैं, मैम की बुक आ जाएगी. ज़रूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने चाहने वालों के साथ, जानने वालों के साथ ज़रूर शेयर करें. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. It was my honor to be able to host you today.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you for this time you have spent with me and giving me an opportunity to speak my mind. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.